Peace, you know what this is. Family, I gotta do this video real quick. Um, Tariq has just lost his mind. But before I get into this video, I want to ask you to like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Make sure you watch the video to the end. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell. Also, hype my video up. There's this new feature I just found out about on YouTube. It's called hype, when you could give a video hype points. So make sure when you thumbs the video up, you also giving it hype points. Also, make sure you donate to me if you can. PayPal, Cash App, super thanks. The links will be in the description box below. But let's get into this. Tariq, in an attempt to try to prove Drake is not FBA, he's he's just crashing out. This dude turned his whole lineage Jewish and then started claiming FBA is actually not a lineage, but a nationality and a cultural movement. I'm not making this up, family. We gonna go through this together. Let's start right now.
All right, the prototype. What's up, dear?
Hello, everybody. I'm going to be very, very brief. For this revenue Shane guy, you already explained to him about the FBA side. Now, I am so sick and tired of trying to explain to these musty ass people about Drake. When it comes to Judaism, they want to bring up something about the Bible. Those folks don't care anything about a Bible, okay? They have their own religious text that they follow. Being Jewish is matrilineal. That goes through your mother. It doesn't matter if he has an FBA father. So, according to their law, you are what your mother is. So, even if he was born in his bitch, he is still Jewish. His grand
Okay, I gotta stop it right there. First and foremost, I gotta say, this is what I'm talking about with the FBA goofballs. These cowards are so weak and so stupid. First and foremost, in America, Black America, we talking about Native Black Americans. Our identity is racial, 110% racial. If you got black blood, you are our people, period. It doesn't matter where you from. It doesn't matter how much black blood you got. If you got the blood, you are our people. Period. Whether you look like us or not, whether you identify with us or not, you are people. That's how it go. You see the FBA weakness. How dare you see how we see it to another group? Like, oh, well, according to the Jewish law, when do FBA, excuse me, when do Native Black Americans care about anybody else's law? We don't care about none of that. We see it how we see it. We don't care about none of that. If you got the blood, we don't care what you mix with. We don't care what you identify as. You are people. You black, period. And if you don't want to identify as black, there's gonna be a problem. We just went through this whole thing with Talia, where she talking about she colored. What you mean you colored? You black. We don't care about how identity work in South Africa. You in America right now. And in America, you got black blood, you black, period. Look at the weakness of FBA. You talking about, well, the Jews see it like this, so he can't be FBA. What kind of weirdo, lame stuff is that? When have black people ever done that? We don't care what you mix with. We don't care if your mother is the black one or your father's the black one. We don't care if your father is the non-black one or your mother's the non-black one. You got the blood, you are people, period. What kind of weak coward stuff is this? Nonsense. Let's keep it going. Also, you heard what she said. She said, even if Drake was born in America, he still wouldn't be FBA. You see, Tariq didn't correct her, right? That's a direct contradiction to when Tariq told Vlad that if Drake had been born in America to that same exact family, raised with the mother and all that other stuff in Memphis, growing up in Memphis culture, he would be FBA. Contradiction, but Tariq let it ride because Tariq could just say anything. He doesn't care. It's whatever Tariq wanted to be. Tariq, it's like the Wizard of Oz. A matter of fact, if you ever saw the Wiz, the black version of the Wizard of Oz, it's whatever the Wiz wanted to be. He could say it's green today, green right now, yellow right the next minute after that, green, blue, don't matter. Whatever it is, people just switch to it. But let's continue.
father is Jewish. All of those folks are Jewish. His dad, like I posted years ago, was known as the grandfather of AIDS in South Africa, to the point where um, his name is something Sure. And when Drake decided to make a club, he called it the Sure Club. That's how much Mr. Degrassi loves his lineage. All he does is go from place to place cosplaying because he has no connection to what it is to be us. And I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm maybe we can just let that die.
Mm,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you, beloved. Thank you, dear. But yeah, these folks played.
As you heard, Tariq co-signed everything she just said. For all you who don't know, Tariq's wife, mother, is Jewish. So according to what we just heard here, Tariq's whole lineage just turned. Okay, sorry, family. I got a phone call. But anyway, let's get to it. Tariq's mother-in-law, the mother of his wife, is Jewish. By the logic that that woman just said that Tariq just agreed with, his wife is Jewish because her mother is Jewish. So if she's Jewish, that means her kids is Jewish, which means Tariq does not have any FBA kids. He only has Jewish kids. By the logic he just agreed with. This is insane. There are adults listening to this, man. He completely contradicted himself from what he told Vlad. Anything to try to double, triple, quadruple, quadruple down on this nonsense. And you got people just rocking with it. But let's continue.
Dumb when it comes to the whole Drake thing. That's dumb. Look, FBA is a lineage. It's lineage and is the cultural development. That's a given.
That means FBA is not a lineage because a lineage is just a lineage. If you doing lineage plus cultural development, that's a group. That's not a lineage. There is no plus with a lineage. A lineage is your bloodline. That's it. If I get a woman pregnant and have kids with her, that's my part. That's a part of my lineage. My father is a part of my lineage. It doesn't matter if he raised me or not, whether I like him or not, whether I'm a part of his culture or not. Same thing with my mother. It doesn't matter if I like her or not, whether she raised me or not, whether I'm a part of her culture or not. I'm a part of the lineage. That's my lineage because that's my mother. It's only about bloodlines. Any type of caveat, any type of plus, it's not a lineage no more. Especially if Tariq is the one deciding who is and who is not, what qualifies as and what qualifies as not. But we're going to continue.
You know, being a foundational Black American, it's about nationality.
So now foundational Black American is a nationality. It went from lineage to culture to lineage plus culture to now a nationality. You can't make this up.
You understand? You being born and raised within this unique inherited experience of Black America. And
So by that logic, Colin Kaepernick is not FBA. Simone Biles is not FBA because Colin Kaepernick was raised by white people. He was adopted and raised by white people. Simone Biles was adopted by Belizeans and raised by Belizeans. So I guess they not FBA no more neither. Doesn't make any sense at all. But we gonna continue. Let them keep talking.
being a descendant of the freedmen. Yeah, even though Drake's father is a foundational Black American, Drake was born and raised and culturally socialized in Canada. Is that he's Canadian? He's a proud Canadian. You go Google Drake, there's a Canadian rapper. Yeah.
The country you are in does not change your lineage. There are plenty of people who are proud Americans who are still the lineage they came from. Like, I can't even think of nobody off the top of my head who's a proud American. Oh, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a proud American, but Joe Biden's family is Irish. Joe Biden didn't stop being Irish because his lineage didn't stop being Irish because he's a proud American, because he was born and raised in America. That's his ethnicity. That's still his lineage. Being born somewhere and being proud to be a citizen of that country does not change your bloodline. Me being born in Tokyo and being proud to be born in Tokyo and repping Japan does not change the fact that my lineage is black. Going back to America. This is nonsense.
If you are a Canadian rapper, by definition, by logic, you're not foundational to America. You left. Your lineage left for whatever reason. It left and stayed. That's not the same as somebody being born on a work visa or something. That's not the same.
That's a switch up. One, you told Vlad, again, because this video you doing right now is in response to people calling you out for your Vlad interview. You told Vlad unequivocally that you have to be born in America to be FBA. Now you switching it. Now you switching it. And on top of that, this is also the proof of what I was saying. People thought I was lying about that, but Tariq was claiming that all those black people who ran out of America and ran to Canada for freedom, because remember, when people say we was running north, the original north was Canada. When people say I'm running north to freedom, that means they was going to Canada. He's saying that all those people are no longer black Americans because they went to Canada and they stayed there. So their lineage is totally different. Again, back to Harriet Tubman family, that go back to Elijah McCoy, all that. So none of these people are our people because Tariq said so, because they went to Canada to get freedom, because they didn't want to stay slaves. So the people who stayed slaves is our people, 110%. The people who ran the freedom ain't our people because they went and got free and they ain't want to be up underneath, underneath the white man's slavery no more. Can't make this up. We're gonna keep going.
That's not the same. You like Kyrie Irving. You can try to find an outlier, but that's not. Kyrie Irving wasn't raised in Australian society. You understand? He's not an Australian at all. He had two foundational Black American parents who was working, and they had him while they were out working, and they immediately brought him back over here where he was raised and in his culture. Yeah,
Not true. First of all, they didn't immediately bring him back. They brought him back when he was 2. So that means by the time he came back to America, he was already walking and talking. On top of that, what about Martin Lawrence? Martin Lawrence didn't come back to America because he was born in Germany till he was like 7. Kobe left America when he was like 6 and didn't come back until it was time to go to high school. What about that? And again, there is no caveats in lineage. It's either you got the blood or you don't. It doesn't matter, again, where you was born, what culture you grew up in, what you rep in. The lineage is the lineage. It's about the bloodlines. That's it. This is what happened when you following somebody stupid who using words he don't really understand, and he's a grifter. He don't really care, and y'all gonna follow him regardless, no matter what he say. But anyway, I think I should end the video here. It's going on long enough. Like, share, subscribe. Drop me a comment. Tell me what you think. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Thank you for watching to the end. Make sure you thumbs this video up. Make sure you hype this video up. Donate to me if you can. Follow me on all my social media sites. And again, thanks for watching to the end. And on that note, family, peace.